TFTC Sports NFL edition tomorrow with our boy Real Good _ Doty. We will be live. Well, not really live. We could do it live. That would be funny. That would be hilarious, especially with Seth. But we're gonna be talking football, breaking down the best games of the week and the couple of the biggest topics of the week going on in the NFL. We don't really cover college that much, but we do cover Coach Prime. We are not a part of the hater group. We actually want to see Buffalo do good. Right, co-host? You're all on board.
I'm all on board, man. I'm all on board. We're trying to see them win more games than they did last year. If you don't remember, I mean, before Prime went here, the team record was 1-11. Coach Prime came. They was 4-8 last year. I mean, 5 out of the 8 teams beaten by more than 30 points. The defense was trash. The O line was trash. So everybody was all hyped. This year, we getting more players. We got a lot of transfers. We beef up the line and everything. And now it's time to go against North Dakota State.
Man, they had us going for last year. Like the first 3 to 5 games, It was epic football.
Facts.
It was truly a great. And then we're gonna see if Hunter's gonna be able to get be an MVP consideration depending on how they do.
But this
game, what do you have to say?
But this game ended 31-26. So I mean, watching this, I understand how they were saying Colorado's coming up. They finna be ranked like top 10. They should be in the national championship game. And I mean, you can't be in a national championship game or be considered like that if you barely beating barely beating North Dakota. Like, this ain't even a ranked team. This ain't Alabama. This ain't Georgia. This ain't nobody in.
Do you have their schedule?
Ain't nobody in the Big 12. I mean, the next day they finna play Nebraska. And Nebraska just beat UTEP 40-7. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Nebraska played UTEP. They beat them 40-7. You were supposed to 40-7. The North Dakota, but you didn't. Now we're gonna go down the list. Shador, I mean, he did ball out, 445 passing yards. I mean, that's balling. One pick. I mean, that happens. Throwing over almost 500, you gonna throw a pick. That happened. But the running game for Colorado was trash. They barely hit 60 rushing yards. Yeah. And then against North Dakota torched them. North Dakota had at least what they had. They had
I don't know, but
got it right. 292 passing yards on Colorado and 157 rushing yards. The quarterback threw 1 touchdown. It was just the running backs torching this line. Like the D line is trash.
Nebraska's gonna be a good game for them.
Yeah, it is.
Nebraska's a real school, even though Nebraska's not ranked, correct?
Nah, not yet. They're not ranked, not yet, but I mean.
Well, what do you think about Travis Hunter? Do you think he'll have a shot at winning the Heisman?
I mean, hey man, we got a video right here. We're gonna play the video, then we're gonna come out and let you know about Travis Hunter and the Heisman race. Hey, look at that. They won. It was amazing. Everybody, all the celebrities came out.
Give me the ball. We gonna
running down. Come on.
Exactly. 7 receptions, 132 yards. I mean, he balled out. He did good. He had 3 or 4 touchdowns, which set a Colorado record. Nobody had that in a single game. But I mean, honestly, if I looked at the stats, he didn't even have the most. Receiving yards. It was the dude Jimmy Horn, who had 7 catches for 193 yards. So
yeah, he had 132 receiving yards, 3 receiving
but
touchdowns,
he had 2
tackles, played offense and defensive every snap. I mean, you really ain't seen too many players in NFL history be able to play both sides of the ball.
Because it's stupid. It ain't gonna let you do that. You ain't taking 2 people. You ain't taking no play out for nobody.
Taking 2 people's spots.
Yeah, taking 2 people's spots. You gonna be, especially when you getting blown out. When you play in KC, Kansas City. And basically Patrick Mahomes blowing you out.
But I mean,
Coach ain't let you play both sides.
What if you had to choose? Is he a better receiver?
I would say I go with the money. I mean, it wouldn't even be like, oh, from
Be
a
the
better
receiver
cornerback. I'd be a receiver because receivers make more money than cornerbacks. I think they are cornerbacks. The most makes around like $22 million.
I mean, everyone gets paid in the NFL. If you're top
Especially if
tier
you're a running back.
position, I mean, if you're a running back,
You
I
get-
mean, the running back really not so
not
much
running back,
anymore.
wide receiver. I meant to say wide receiver.
They're really saying that running backs are like flashes in the pan. That like
Facts.
they're going to be good for like 3-4 years, and then that not want to pay him no more.
It's just
You see
quarterbacks
that.
and wide receivers. It's really just quarterbacks and wide receivers. You see, like getting the big
And
contracts.
some of the O line. I mean, they're
Yeah,
not getting
O-line.
they're not getting the ridiculous ones, but they're getting a pretty sturdy contract.
True.
But hopefully they win. They got Nebraska, which will be a tough game, just because Nebraska's just like a standard D1 school. But then they got Colorado State. Oh, that was the same team where that guy did the bad hit.
Yeah,
last
yeah.
year, remember?
The white dude, and he got it.
Yeah, I mean, supposedly a lot of people, including maybe me or my co-host, maybe slandered that kid online.
I mean, and then they don't play their first ranked opponent until what?
They play Kansas State, which is right now ranked 18.
And that's
So they play Baylor,
Uh-huh.
which is another big school.
they should beat them.
So we'll see how. I don't know how Baylor's doing this year. I'm not a college fan,
UCF
sorry.
University, yeah, that's a good school.
UCF's decent.
They should. I don't know if they're gonna blow them out.
Kansas State
They ranked
18.
Arizona.
That's a basketball school. That ain't no football school. Cincinnati, same thing. That's a basketball school. Texas Tech, nah, that's a football school. I mean, that is a football
I can see them
school,
losing.
but-
I can see them winning that game. Then, but Kansas,
But I could still see them being. Texas Tech ain't been good in years, right?
Oklahoma State. That's gonna be a hard
Utah.
one.
Utah's ranked 12.
Utah's gonna be good. It's hard to beat Utah.
Kansas is 22nd.
It's gonna be hard to beat Kansas.
Oklahoma State is 17.
Oklahoma State is nice.
So yeah, that is crazy.
Oklahoma State is nice. Yeah.
They're literally their last 3 of their games are all ranked.
So I mean, okay.
teams.
So last year they were 4-8. The year before that, there was 1-11. So how many wins does Colorado have to win for you to consider this a good year? 8 games.
They at least have to be above 500. I want them to be a couple games above 500.
At least 2 games.
But I think they're still gonna lose anywhere from like.
5.
They went 8-8 last year.
They went
So
4-8. 4-8 last year. It's 12 games. At least 8 games. At least win 8. 8-4. Switch it around. 8-4.
Nah, they're not getting there.
That's too many games.
I don't know.
You want? What are they going? 6.
Yeah, they might win 6 or 7 games.
Okay.
I hope they win 8. I hope they go 10 and 2.
That'd be nice. If they go
But
10-2,
That would be great.
that'd be amazing.
Man,
Should
why
us
don't they play that many games in college?
bowl games? You remember get the new bowls?
They got the playoffs.
The playoff thing now. They play like so
But-
many games now. So I mean,
I don't know, man. I feel like I played more games than that in high school in the season.
I mean, football. You playing? It was 18-week season. You playing 17. So it's really like 5 more games, but you got the bowl thing. You end up making it to the bowl where you get to play NFL playoffs. So you probably be playing a couple games less. It's like college basketball. You ain't playing as many games. You ain't playing that many games.
That is what they do say. That sometimes that's why rookies hit the rookie wall during. Everyone does at different times during the season because they play like 30 games total.
True.
Where the NBA season is 82, so it's more than double. So it's definitely could be taxing for young players. But put in the comment section down below if you're a football fan. Comment down below what your favorite NFL team is, and make sure you tune in to TFTC Sports NFL Edition with our boy Real Good _ Doty and my co-host Lil J.
Hey.
Comment down below.